Hi guys, welcome to Crystal Goddess Intuitive for today's pick your card reading titled How Does My Partner Really Feel About Me? So I want you to take a second, meditate over the three different decks that are right here and the stones that are attached to them. We have group 1, group 2, and finally group 3. You can go to the timestamps in the description to pick your group and get your reading. Thanks for watching. See you in your group. Hi, group 1. If you chose group 1, then you were attracted to this beautiful lapis stone. This is like literally one of my favorites because you can see I have two. That's not. Oh, and I'm actually. Oh no, I'm not wearing it today. Not wearing it today. But I was wearing it today. Um, but this is a receptive stone ruled by the planet Venus and the element of water. This stone represents love, joy, and fidelity. All right. So without further ado, let's get into it and see what Spirit has to say to you today about how your partner feels about you. Okay. So we're going to start off with these first two cards here. And we have the balance and the transformation card. Spirit is telling me that this represents the current state of your relationship. There's things have changed or are changing. I feel like in this particular relationship, you guys have been together for 2 years or better, but not quite 6 years, somewhere in between there. So you guys are at the place where it's like the honeymoon stage is over and true selves are starting to be shown. And I feel like with this balance card that you both need to learn balance when it comes to communication, especially now because with this honeymoon stage being over and you guys being in a transitional period, I feel a lot of over talking one another to get the points across. It's no more, okay, boo, all right, sweetheart. It's like you guys know each other well enough now where you're just like, you feel comfortable saying how you truly feel. Like vulnerability in this relationship is definitely not an issue. You both have no issue communicating your emotions, but so much so that you guys are over talking each other and the communication, there's an off balance. Not an off balance, but you guys need to learn how to balance the communication, which means when one is talking, the other one should be listening, and vice versa. So that's where you guys currently are in the relationship. We're going to sit that over there to the side, and we have these next three cards. And these three cards represent the blocks in the relationship, like areas in a relationship that you guys can work on. I feel like intuitively, I feel like one of you sees this and the other one doesn't. Because intuitively, I feel like one of you is having a harder time transitioning from the honeymoon stage. Because one of you just loves love. And I'm really feeling like it's the feminine energy in the relationship. I feel like you just love. And you watch romantic comedies and like that's what you want, and you just not real at the realist, like you just don't want to move past this whole honeymoon stage situation. Okay, so we're gonna jump in right here, see what's going on here. And the first card we have for you guys is the Page of Ariel card. Are we focused? Can we focus? There we go, a little bit. That's better. All right. And it says, an excellent opportunity will be offered to you. Scholarships or the pursuit of education. Time to get to work. Spirit is telling me that one of you is one of you. I feel like there are two different paths going on here. One of you is on the higher education path, and when I say higher education, I mean beyond a bachelor's degree. We're at somewhere of a master's or a PhD or like not doctor yet. Okay, but this person, and I feel like it's the other. I feel like it's the partner. I really feel like it's the partner. This partner strives to. This person strives in education. Like having all of that attached to their name is very very important to them, and now that you guys are transitioning out of that honeymoon stage, they feel like they don't have to coddle you as much, and they can get back to the regularly scheduled program. And you kind of have issue with that because you personally feel like the viewer, you personally feel like that they're choosing these other things over time with you. Whereas in a honeymoon stage, especially that first year, I feel like they kind of took a time. They kind of took a break from being like so strict on themselves academically, and they focused more on getting to know you and the time with you. But it's like now that they feel like now the partner feels like you guys have a secure enough foundation where they can get back to their normal routine. And I know you kind of feel like that's unfair, like you didn't sign up for that routine, but that's all a part of growth. And that's this, and in this next stage that you guys are actually going through right now, where true selves are being exposed, it's an opportunity. It's actually an opportunity for growth. And I feel like you are kind of looking at it the wrong way. We're feeling like they're choosing the education or the work part over you. The next card we're going to is the Justice card here. And it says, fight for justice and equality. Rulings made in your favor. Don't give up. So this card says that I feel like these two, the balance card and the justice card, coincide with one another because, I mean, if you notice, they're holding the scales, but it's unbalanced. It's unbalanced here, and I feel like the compromise in the situation, there will be a compromise. The partner will compromise with their timing because they are realizing that in some areas they have been a little selfish. So they're willing to compromise, and for that you will win because you'll actually get more time. But the spirit is saying, but go here. We have the new beginnings card, and that 20, that 2. Very, very powerful spiritual number, and it always means good things. And it says starting a new life, finding your purpose, and giving a passionate review of the past. So with them giving in a little bit and you feeling like I won because I get more time, it's still not the same amount of time. And again, remember I said look at this as an opportunity. It's still not the same amount of time. And it's like now that you guys are out of the clouds of new love, you can get back to focusing on things that you kind of forgot about when you started this relationship. Because again, you love. So when you love, you are all in to the relationship. And so now is the opportunity for you to, because I feel like there were maybe some business endeavors or travel. I'm getting strong travel. There were some things like some plans that you had before you met this person, and I'm really getting that you had these plans with friends or a female counterpart or a female co-worker, whoever this is, whoever these is to, whoever these people are, they're female. And I feel like you had plans with them before this relationship started, like 2 years ago. And because of this whole love and all this other stuff that was going on, you kind of put that stuff on the back burner. And Spirit is saying it's time for you to pick that back up again. And because it's experiences that you need to experience, and those things are going to bring about new beginnings, and I feel like these experiences are going to bring about a new project, like a new idea. So this, like I said, you have to look at this as an opportunity, because this is like really opportunity for you to come out the clouds and allow your mental plane to really work for you. Okay, and here, let's get into it. Let's get into how the partner feels. Okay, here we go. Can we scoot them up some more so you can get a better view? Let's scoot everything up some more so you can get a better view. It's a deep spread here. There we go. Got it? Boom. All right. First card. Here we go with this 20 again. It's 20. We have the truth card. Okay? And your partner really wants you to like live in your truth. Your partner really wants you to like not be so codependent, because that's what it feels like to them. It feels like you're codependent, like you can't do anything without them. And it's like they love you and they want to be there for you, but they're on that academic excellence thing here. You know what I'm saying? And one thing for sure and two things for certain, they will not allow this relationship to stop this progress. Okay? So and I feel like they've told you this before. And which you don't, I think you don't quite understand how much of a deal breaker this is for them. Like, for them, their relationship needs to coincide with their life goals, because that's already, for them, it's already set in stone. And if you can't fit into that, like if you can't fit into those plans, because I feel like that every person that this person dates, they always explain what the life goal is, because it's like they like, I don't want you to get into I don't want you to get into something, without knowing what you're getting into. Okay. And the next card is the discontent and boredom. Oh yeah, yeah, that's right. That's right. Notice that 4, 2 twos, 4. Okay, 2 is a really good number. 2 is a number that's going on and on and on here. And 2 means is a duality. All right, it's like two sides of the coin here. All right, and I feel like it's because both you're in the same relationship, but you both are looking at the relationship through two different lenses, and that's where this balance card comes in at. Because here you are still wanting to stay in honeymoon stage, and here they are wanting to grow the relationship, and a part of them growing the relationship is them growing in their career, and that leads me to this discontent and boredom. They're over the clinginess. They're literally at their wits end with the clinginess. And I feel like this is something that it's gotten to the point where they like literally will not answer your phone calls. Like, especially if they told you that they were going, like if they said, I'm going to be at the library studying from this time to this time, and you still end up calling them between those times. Like before, they would leave out and answer the phone, but now they've gotten to the place where they don't even answer the phone, because they're like literally, I feel like not only, you see how this person is like leaning against the rail, I feel like not only are they leaning on the rail, I feel like they're like tightrope walking on the rail, because it's just like, it's like if you keep pushing them, you're going to push them over the rail. All right. And the next card I have is the memories of love. All right. And you not transforming to the new stage in the relationship is making him think of a past partner. And I'm sorry, him, her, but I'm getting a masculine feel from this top part right here. I'm getting a very strong masculine feel from this top part right here. And this person, I'm also getting I'm also feeling like this person might be an air sign. So that's like Gemini, Aquarius, or Libra. I feel like this person is possibly. I'm getting air. I'm feeling air with this right here, because they're like extremely focused. But this is making them think about a past relationship where the same thing happened. The partner couldn't get past the honeymoon stage. The partner couldn't get past that. Instead of spending all day in the bed, like now now they're not willing to sacrifice that anymore, because they're like, we've laid the foundation, you know how I feel about you, so I shouldn't have to continuously be around you to feed the fact that I want to be with you. And what we have here, the solitude card in reverse. This person is very much needing some me time. And it's not even. I'm getting the feeling it's not even just about the whole school thing. It's just like it's like with this transition period. It's like school work, school work, and there's no time for themselves. Like the things that they used to enjoy doing alone, both prior to the relationship, has literally been something that they have had to sacrifice. And I feel like this person, I really feel like this person likes to read. I'm getting the like outdoor reading type of person. Like they go to the park to read or things like. And I feel like they haven't been able to do that. They haven't been able to connect with nature, and they are feeling a little unbalanced in the relationship because of that. And so, the overall message that I am getting, and that you should be receiving, is that it's time for you to go back to some of the things that you were planning on doing before the relationship. If you choose not to do this and you choose to keep being like this clingy, I don't want to use the word clingy, but Spirit is saying use the word needy, because that's how they view you, is needy. So if you don't want to be viewed that way, then you need to go find a hobby, do more work, get yourself back into school. All those plans that you had for yourself, career wise or personal wise, that you put a halt to when this relationship started, just like they went back to it, you need to get back to it too, because that gives like time apart. Like the heart grows fond in absence, and all of that is true. Like you don't need to text each other 5 times, like every hour on the hour. Like you spend enough time together in this relationship. I feel like this is, you guys probably are cohabitating. If not cohabitating, you live very near each other, so like, or you're over each other's houses, you have keys to each other's houses. So I feel like the opportunity for time spent is there. So you just have to kind of like get into your own thing and not. I think you're taking it the wrong way about them choosing. They're not choosing. They're trying to better themselves to better the life with you. The better that they do at this school and study and work thing, the more abundance they attract to themselves. They are literally sowing seeds right now. Because this person's path, like the benefits of this is going to be great. So they're literally sowing seeds right now. And if you want to be a part of them reaping the benefits of all of this sowing that they're doing right now, then you kind of need to back up and give them their space a little bit. So that was for you, group one. I really hope that resonated. I hope that helped. Please comment below and let me know. Thank you, guys, for watching. I really appreciate it. If you would like to book a private reading with me, you can. There's a link below in the box and in the description. There's also a link to purchase some Crystal Goddess t-shirts and Crystal Goddess items, like I have the bracelets that I have on. If you also like to become a Patreon, there's a link to that too, so you can get exclusive videos that aren't on YouTube. So again, thank you guys for watching. Until next time, light and love. Bye. Hi, group 2. Thanks for joining Crystal Goddess Intuitive. If you chose group 2, then you chose this beautiful black tourmaline. stone. This is a receptive stone and is ruled by the planet Saturn. This also has the energy of Earth with it. This is a grounding stone and is carried to absorb negativity. I actually love this stone, especially, like, because I'm like sensitive to emotions. So, like, if I know I'm going to ride public transportation, I totes carry this stone. All right, so let's get into the reading for you guys today. First two cards we have for you guys on the how does your partner really feel about you? We have the spiritual gifts and the peaceful warrior. I really get a calmness in this relationship. And I feel like this may be I feel like this is a divine energy situation here. Um, I feel like the energy I'm getting here is Queen of the Castle, King of Fun. And I feel like this is not an opposites attract situation. This is very much a balanced situation. Because I feel like when you both came into the situation, you were whole. Like some people, especially with twin flame relationships, they're lacking something, so they come into the relationship to learn with whatever it is. But this relationship, I feel, was brought together to grow together. This was like the next lesson for you both to learn is with each other. Okay? And that's the overall energy that I have on this relationship. Oh, I love this. It's like so peaceful. I feel like you guys listen to like India Ari or something. Like this is just like a real earthy relationship. All right. So let's get into it. So these three represent the overall, I guess, feeling of some of the blocks that and the overall feeling of the relationship. So the first card I have is the Four of Raphael. There we go. And it says, seek out other possibilities, look for the magic in life, be aware of your own emotions. The feeling that I get from this card, especially from this peaceful warrior energy, is that I get the feeling that you're balanced with your emotions because you journal, or you write, or you vlog, like you have a place where you record your emotions. The thing is, you aren't sharing them with the fun person. And I feel like sometimes, and this is not an all the time situation, I feel like you do it because you feel like you're protecting them. And the thing is, they know. They can sense it. You two, this is, like I said, this is magnetic energy that you have here, and this person, even though they're fun, they're very in tune. I get a very strong empath feeling here, so like they can walk in a room and feel the feeling of the room. So even though you might not verbalize it, they can actually feel it. And I feel like they're like waiting for you to trust them enough with that information. Like they have no issue with you having a journal. Like they're as long as you have a healthy way of dispelling whatever negativity, they're happy with that. But they want you to know that that's what they're there for. That, you know what I'm saying? And I feel like they come to you in that way, but you don't lean on them in that way. And this is a little bit, and I feel like this peaceful warrior here, like you're so independent and you're so strong that you don't want to depend on anyone, and that includes depending on them to hold some of your emotional baggage. But you need to understand that that's why you're in this relationship. Like you're not here to do this journey alone. The next the next card I have for you guys is the Three of Raphael card, and it says, reason to celebrate, a community of friends, happy announcements regarding relationships and or children. So I feel like one way that helped you both open up a little bit was children. Because in this relationship, I feel like there's already children, and I'm getting a multiple feel. So if you have one, then you're pregnant with another one. Like I'm getting a multiple feel because I feel like I feel like the love making in in this relationship is very spiritual. It is, you guys connect on a very deep level. Like spirit is literally showing me this deep eye connection. So like it's like I get like I said, real earthy. I feel like the children helped a little bit in that area because it, at some point there was an area of frustration, and even though you journaled about it, you prayed about it, it was just still building up. You had no choice but to like explode all of that, and you kind of felt bad. She was like, I don't want to put that baggage on them, and they were so happy that you exploded and put it because they like, that's what I'm here for. Like if it's too heavy for you, let me help you carry it. And like that is a beautiful energy to have from a partner, is for them to literally want you to dump some of that on it so they can help you carry it, so you won't feel alone in that aspect. And the next card I have for you guys is the Four of Michael card. Let's see, there we go. And it says, insights that come from quiet meditation, the need for more sleep or time off, seek release from the stress. This card is telling me you guys need a break from the family. The family is beautiful, it's good. You guys are stable. So like I feel like you guys really need to do like a weekend retreat where like just the two of you, and get back to that whole earthly connection that you guys have. Spirit is saying that one of you may be scared that you may make another baby. Look, hey, don't worry about that. That's not what's happening here. Spirit is saying it's time to take a break for just you two. It's time for you both to reconnect on that same earth level that you connected on when you first met. Because again, I feel like this is a mature relationship. Like you guys have been together for a while. There's a couple kids here, and it's very earthly and very peaceful here. Okay, and so we're gonna go into the next set of cards, which is how your partner really feels about this relationship. Okay. Oh, these are beautiful cards. These are beautiful cards. The first card we have is the heart chakra card here. And the feeling that your partner feels like this relationship feeds their soul. Your partner feels like, God, it makes me want to cry a little bit, how I just felt. It makes them, it's just like so full. Just like, they're just so happy in the heart region. And it's like they have, it's like this the new love arena, or like that first love, puppy dog love that people have when they first start. Like they still are there. Like that's how pure this love is in this relationship, and how the pure, like how they feel about you. Like they really feel like you make them a better person. We have the hope card. And the hope, this says that they're saying to me that this is minor to them. Because they see and know that you are trying. Especially with that outburst. They see and know that you're trying to be more verbally vulnerable. Because it's not that you aren't, it's just hard for you to like, I feel like I'm getting a throat chakra thing here. Like it's really hard for you to speak the words. And I've been there before. I've been there before. And let me tell you, you guys, at the end of this, I'm gonna give you guys, the viewer, an affirmation. Tap tap tap. Can we get back in focus here? There we go. I'm gonna give you guys an affirmation for the throat chakra thing, because I feel like there's a lot of, if you guys work on doing some throat chakra, that'll actually help with this more. The next card I have for your partner is the awareness card, and they are very much aware of how much work you put into the family. And I feel like they work hard to try to make it as easy on you as possible. Like they are a good partner. Like I feel like, they'll wake up, it's like 50-50. They'll wake up half of the time in the middle of the night. They'll change some diapers. They'll make some bottles. They really want to be a part of this and help you out. They are aware of all of the hard work that you do, and you are very much appreciated. I feel like to them, because I feel like for this partner, they preyed on this kind of a relationship, because I'm really getting that their maternal guardian was this. It was completely opposite from this, and they literally prayed about this. They literally manifested this peaceful relationship. And the last card I have for your partner is the Authority card. Even I get jokester. I get the like this person is the jokester. They like to keep things lighthearted, and things like that. However, I feel like when it comes down to the nitty gritty, this person always makes sure that all the I's are dotted and the T's are crossed. They are very good when it comes to any sort of business dealings, whether they own the business or they help someone else run their business. They are very detail oriented. And that is what makes them a good partner, especially with that whole 50-50. I want to help you out, because they're very detail oriented. They see the little things, so it's easy for them to jump in. So I am so overjoyed for you, group 2, because the feeling that I get, that about how your partner feels about you, this is beautiful. This is a beautiful union right here. The only thing that's blocking it is just for you to learn for you to vocalize your feelings a little bit more. And I mean, acting out and doing things of love is always beautiful. But sometimes people actually want to hear the words. Just like you love hearing the words when he or she says to you, "Oh, I love what you're doing," or "You're doing a good job." They want to hear that too, or whatever. And they want it to come from a sincere place, and you can do it, because Spirit is telling me, like, you've done some of the work here. Come on. Spirit is telling me you've already done some of the work on that, and the only thing to help you get across that line is possibly watching this video and learning that working on your throat chakra will help you. And to finish this off, that makes so much sense, because we got the lapis stone, and I carry the lapis stone is connected to the throat chakra, actually. So carrying this stone or wearing anything with this stone on it actually activates that. It makes you feel safe in expressing yourself vocally. Also, doing mirror work and saying affirmations. The affirmation that I feel that will work best for you, my peaceful warriors, would be, I am comfortable expressing my emotions both verbally and physically. Again, that is, I am comfortable expressing my emotions both verbally and physically. So that was the reading for you, group 2. I really hope that helped. This is a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful energy. I love it so much. It just made me feel so good. So if this resonated with you, please comment below. If you have any other questions, again, please comment below. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button. If you would like to book a private reading with me, there's a link below. If you like to purchase a goddess t-shirt, there's a link below. If you'd like to join Patreon to get exclusive videos that aren't available on YouTube, there's a link below. Thank you so much for watching. Love and light. Bye. Hi, group 3. Thank you for joining Crystal Goddess Intuitive for this pick your card reading. How does my partner really feel about me? And if you pick group 3 and that means you were attracted to this beautiful amethyst stone. And amethyst is a receptive stone. It is ruled by the planets Jupiter and Neptune, and the energy that flows through it is a water energy. This stone is carried for courage, peace, and healing, and it is linked to the third eye chakra. So there you go. So let's get into it. Here we go. So we have the first two cards here will represent the energy of the relationship, and we have the inner voice and the inner power card. So first off the bat, this is a very powerful relationship here, and I feel like we have two alphas in this relationship, and the good thing about this is that you guys don't fight to be the alpha of the relationship. I feel like you past relationships have taught you how to turn that on and off. You both are, I feel like you both are spiritually in tuned. Um, I'm getting one. I get one is I'm hearing one is a hearer, and one is a feeler. So I'm getting that the male energy. This card represents the male energy in a relationship. This person is, again, very powerful. This person is. I'm trying to get a word that accurately describes the power that this person wields, both as a husband and a father, because I feel like this person has had to make tough decisions in life. Like their background in life wasn't the best, so they've had to overcome a lot, and that's where this inner power grew from. Like they just have this inner strength about them. Like no situation for them is too tough. There's always an opportunity to figure something out, and that's their inner power. That's that strength, that optimism. Because you see that light here, up here, that optimism. They are connected spirit on the spiritual plane and the mental plane. I feel like they may be a little physically lazy though, but when they get past that though, I feel like it's only short moments. It's only short moments. Because I'm getting like an earth sign feeling with this, and I'm getting a water feeling with this. I'm getting a water feeling with this because this person is like this. This is a balanced relationship here, because where the feminine energy in this relationship, even though they have a strong they have a strong intuition and they follow that and they trust their emotions and things like that. I feel like they don't operate on a mental plane, so they miss things, and people would sometimes misconstrue it as being an airhead or things like that. And I feel like people have taken advantage of this energy for that. And I feel like this relationship is an opportunity for you to learn this inner strength from. This relationship is an opportunity for you to learn this from this person, because this person has very strong inner strength. However, I also feel that they're telling me, before I tell you that, let's pull the other cards. Okay, so yeah, so these three cards here represents some of the blocks or issues in the relationship. And the first card we have for you guys is the Magician card. And this is an action card, power card, and it says you can manifest the life you want. What you need will magically appear. successful beginnings. So I feel like this has been a struggle for both of you because of the self-doubt in this card. There's a lot of self-doubt here. There's a lot of doubt, period. I feel like this person may have a arrow of frustration in their numerology chart because there's a lot of doubt here. Like, where's this person? The inner strength, they trust their gut, like they know. Like I said, they had a rough upbringing, so they've seen how bad it can actually be, and they know it can only get better because they from the first point where they had to start taking care of themselves, and I feel like that was very young. It's only gotten better for them, and so they trust the universe on that. And I feel like you need to also trust the universe. You need to trust this magician and realize that those things can actually happen. I feel like that is a block in a relationship as far as you guys moving forward financially, like buying a home or a bigger home or making a vacation investment. I feel like they are gun-ho for doing these things. However, you're just like, but what if it could, however, but it may not. And they just like, come on, let's just do it. What's the worst that can happen? And you just like, the worst that can happen is, and so you just kind of need to like move past that and realize that everything happens for a reason. And to soothe your soul a little bit, do a little research. Just do a little research. If they come to you with an idea, just do a little research to make you feel more comfortable with going along with it. But you should really trust the intuition, especially about money matters or deal makings. The next card is the King of Raphael, and it says, yes, it is safe to trust. The ability to accomplish many things at once. Follow your creative passions. So again, this is trusting this person, trusting them, and I feel like this is in the realm of money and finance, but not just about money and finance. I feel like this is about like paying bills, buying a house, buying a car, like things like that, those necessities. And I feel like you go back and forth because this person is like, they're sometimes ready to make a jump, or they're ready to take a risk or take a chance, and you're just like, I don't know. Like, I don't see the benefits, and Spirit is saying they didn't get this far by doing that. So you should actually trust them on some of these, they're saying kooky, because you think some of the ideas are kooky. Like, how can we just jump from a 1-bedroom apartment to a 5-bedroom house? This idea sounds kooky, but you should really trust this person because I feel like you see this? I feel like they've learned how to manifest. They're connected to source in that way. Once they have their mind to something, they realize it's not just about them out there doing things. They understand it's full circle, that they need to manifest it. They need to talk to God about it. They need to pray on it. They need to visualize it. Like, all of these things go into play. And I feel like, I really feel like this is this is a new relationship, or Spirit is saying baby relationship, and that's anything under 2 years. And I feel like you haven't been with them long enough to see this divine power or this divine gift. Theme right here, I'm gonna move on to the next card, but I feel like the ongoing theme is actually trusting that intuition. Just like you trust your own intuition, you have to learn how to trust their intuition, okay? Because, hey, 2 better than 1. Next card we have is the 8 of Michael's card here. And they want me to point out something in the artwork. They want me to point out how the person right here looks. How they're looking up and they're dreaming, or they just in a state of free will or whatever. And so what the card says is you can be free. Make a courageous choice to change your situation, not seeing things clearly. Boom, boom, boom. Again, like I said, what will help is for you to do your own little research. Like whatever that kooky idea is, do your own little research. Ask questions. Go get a spiritual reading if need be. But to satisfy your own throat chakra, to satisfy your own um quest for more information and more knowledge, instead of seeking it, because they're literally going, this is it. And I know, and I feel like sometimes that may be a downfall for this person, and that's why you're there. You're there to go do what you do best, and let's go research it. But I feel like this is something that's happening right now. And I feel like this is it may have to do with buying a house, or like this is a purchase, a major purchase. And you're just thinking, where are we getting this money from? How are we going to do this? And their spirit is saying, trust them on this. Trust them on this. All right, so let's get into here. This is how does your partner feel about you? Ooh, we got 2 chakra cards here. Oh, okay. So we have the solar plexus chakra, and I feel like your partner feels like you create balance in their life. Because like I said, I feel like they had a rough upbringing, and they had to work hard to get where they are, and they had to use unconventional methods to do so. And I feel like you provide a level of balance for them, and I feel like this is a balance that they've never had before. Okay, I feel like the passions ignited. Cause I feel like this is for the partner. This is an extremely strong sexual attraction. Your partner thinks you are sexy AF. Like I feel like they literally think about the way you walk while they're at work. Like they are extremely physically attracted to you. And for them, they're in awe of that because they never thought that they could find someone so physically attractive that will offer them this balance right here. Then we have the material harvest card. I feel like they had to work hard to get to where they are now. However, I feel that the relationship with you has brought them to new heights when it comes to financial and material growth. Your whole inner voice and peace attitude and all of that has actually helped them gain more in their situation. And I feel like they are a very strong business person, which is why they take risks. I feel like that's literally in their DNA. They are literally entrepreneurs or business people by heart, and it's nothing that whatever trade or business or area that they decide to go into, they'll always find a way to create a business out of it. But I feel like you've helped them like streamline things, because I feel like because they're like that, they can be scatterbrained a little bit, and that's why they appreciate you for bringing the balance to them. And the last card is the throat chakra. I feel like they feel like you don't. They want the communication to be better. I feel like I feel like even though this is a new relationship, I get the very strong feeling that they want more communication. Not, I get it. Okay, so like they want more mental stimulating communication, because again, this person is a very mental person. All right, so they want more mentally stimulating conversation from you. I feel like you're connected spiritually, but like I said in the beginning, you kind of lack on that mental plane. So I would just, get into some things. I feel like you need to stimulate yourself, like when it comes to things on a mental plane, and that any like learning new things. I feel like you're not opposed to it. You actually crave it, but it just takes you a minute to get started. Um, and I feel like this energy right here, once you get past that, taking a moment to get the mental going, that you'll catch up. And they're literally wanting for you to indulge yourself and growing the way you think, the way you learn. And in order to do that, you need to read books, watch documentaries, go experience culture on different levels, go be around different groups of people. Like they really just want you to expand your horizons so you can have more in-depth conversation. Because I also feel like this person, like they attract people like them, so that, like everyone in their circle is extremely intelligent. And I feel like sometimes they feel like in group settings, you don't necessarily fit in with that whole intellectual conversation. And so they feel like they literally just want you to like pick up a book every now and again to like challenge yourself on a mental plane. That's literally the only thing that they want from you, because for them, you have provided so much balance and security for them that I feel like they almost kind of let you get away with murder 99% of the time. And you don't understand. I feel like you know that they do, but you never understood why, and this is why. And I'm especially the female energy, because I feel like the male energy has not had decent female energy in his life. And I feel like this is the first time that they've had female energy that can provide this for them, and they're so forever grateful. And that actually help. That actually makes them for you. You actually become even more attractive to them than you already are, simply because of this. They literally telling me that they want to jump your bones every second, every chance they get. Okay, so that was the reading for you guys, group theory. I really hope that helped. I really hope that resonated. If it did, please comment below. Let me know. Questions, concerns, please comment below. If you like to book a private reading with Crystal Goddess, please click the link below. Or if you like to purchase a Crystal Goddess t-shirt, maybe, the link for that is below as well. If you would like to become a Patreon and get to view some exclusive videos that aren't available on my YouTube channel or my Facebook, then click the link below. And don't forget to subscribe for weekly videos. Thank you so much for watching. It's been a pleasure and a joy doing this reading. Light and love. Bye.